Wait, is this thing on? Wait, where am I? Oh, what's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Minecraft video. I'm actually enjoying making these real bad, so there's gonna be a lot more of them. So what I'm showing at this point is a Towny server that I'm a part of called GoldenLeaf. It is a very fun and loving town, well, server period, but like the town I'm a part of is very loving and supportive, and we all on Discord with it. But in this video, all you're gonna see is everything I've built personally in survival mode. In all survival mode for my little town. I will preface by saying that this server has a lot of mods in it that allow for, it's like mods that aren't mods, really, if I'm gonna be frank. So me flying around, as you can see, I still have my hearts and my hunger, but I'm flying, like I'm a creative. It's because I have on like a special body, I think it's like a piece of armor that I'm wearing, and it allows me to fly, it allows me to have night vision, all that. It was great. It was given to me by some pretty amazing people, and I also worked my butt off to also earn it too. But this town, well, server / town runs off of points and actual in-game money. It's not any real life money or nothing like that, nothing crazy. But we basically get to shop and trade and give money to each other and just like stuff like that. So it's kind of like real life, except it's a really nice escape from reality. The first building that you guys seen was the entryway to my little mini town. The second building you seen, the blue one, was where we had our mayor, Billy the goat. Don't know what happened to Billy, because I've actually been off this server for almost a year, and I just recently joined back, because I'm always welcome back, of course. But typically when I do my Minecraft builds, I get inspiration from Pinterest, but most recently I've been getting inspiration from Instagram. But things like the mayor's house, it was supposed to be like a little witch's hut, and I was supposed to make more of them, but that fell through. So we just made the mayor's house and just kept building on. You'll see little things like little goblin, the makeshift goblin hut looking thing, circular. No real goblin lives there. It's just for show, but we call it the goblin hut. I had a watchtower. I built an entire freaking castle for just me and me by myself. And on top of that castle, I built this adorable pink little shrine thing for someone that's not a part of the town, but we became good friends on the server. So I built it for them. You're gonna see the wall that I made for my little town, the little watch. Okay, so it's not a watchtower, but like movies like, I guess, Mulan. That's the only one I can think of right now. But like the wall, the Great Wall of China or whatever. So it was supposed to be a concept like that, but I never finished it. A lot of what I've done is pretty unfinished. Like the inside of the castle is unfinished. I'll decorate something, like the exterior of things, I'll decorate it to a T. But then I'm just not gonna finish it. Either I run out of resources, or something comes up in real life where I have to step away for a bit, or I simply just get bored of it and start a new project. But at one point I used to live in said castle. It used to be decked out with a library, with the enchantment table. I built a little loft bed thing, so my bed used to be on the top of the loft, and underneath would be all my, some of my storage for like when I come back from my little adventures. Keep inventory is not one with this server, and there's several different things that happen. Not nothing crazy, not nothing new, not any added in crazy mods or anything like that. But if you don't sleep for long periods of time, you know the phantoms come out in Minecraft. If you didn't know, those things are ruthless as heck. But also this server has things like skill-based things. So if you get I think it's agility or something along those lines. If you have like the agility skill increased to a certain point, you can start dodging attacks from monsters even if they hit you, which means you won't take damage and things like that. I got to the point where I went down under the castle to show off my little storage. My storage was originally based outside, and I had like a house on top of the storage. So walking up on the green bean storage, it was a house on top of it before there was a castle, before there was all the things I'm going to show you guys. There was just this little storage unit, and that's it. But I ended up expanding everything, and I ended up back at square one with this storage that I do not use anymore, which is pretty awful, but it's even more awful when you like look inside and there's nothing. Oh yeah, also throughout the video you're going to see me stop for long periods of time. That is because of different little things. But obviously you guys can see better than I can tell you. If you guys have any questions about this server, or you need the server address or the server IP thingy so that you guys can join, I highly encourage it. It is a very fun server, very supportive. You can make friends, all the things. And I guess I should play a little bit of music now, let you guys enjoy it. Kind of me showing you guys around. I could add in like, I don't know, kind of add in like little names of what the buildings are, but I'm pretty sure you guys can guess. I have a bunch of mini towns. I have a bunch of everything. So I might just talk through this whole video, but I doubt it. Like right now. Enjoy. Little interruption before you guys continue watching. I am walking around a little drunk in the game, and that is simply because of cinematic mode. I'm trying to show you guys everything in the most aesthetically pleasing way possible without giving you whiplash. But yeah, no. You can get back to the video now. At this point, I'm just kind of being a little show off. Showing off my little tree farm, my little mini town within my town, within a town. My horse stable that has beautiful horses inside of it. The villagers, we actually stole these villagers. Well, I'm not gonna say stole, but somebody got the villagers for me and just kind of slid them across the world into my DMs. If you guys can't tell already, I'm a very chaotic creator. It's my personality. I am chaotic. No, I don't do it on purpose. No, I'm not doing it for attention. And no, it's not fake. Sometimes I forget what I'm talking about or what I'm thinking of. So you'll hear a lot of ums, a lot of lip smacking. Just me trying to figure it out. I did attempt to make another treehouse. Because if you've seen the first video, you'll see this one and know exactly what I'm talking about when I say I already have a treehouse. But I tried making another one. I also don't like how this rude ass villager slammed on my face either, but I digress. But yeah, I was working on this new treehouse, but I think the plan is to just take it all down. The treehouse, the town, the castle, the above the castle, like everything, just everything. But I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet. And if I do, I might stream it instead of like recording it for you guys to watch. Because recording and then like trying to, you know, if you know, you know. But yeah. Oh, up on the hill is going to be the house I currently reside in on the server. And off to the left of that, heading to it, is the greenhouse I made. Along with another very helpful townie of mine. can see, the house is pretty empty itself, but we're coming up on my room where my chest is, my shelter, and all of my pets. I have a bunch of cats and some dogs, and a dog. One of my dogs like died, I think. But I got my cats as fur babies in the game with someone else. So the names are partially named by me and partially named by someone else. Okay, so that pretty much concludes the little town I made near the greens of beans. I also showcase the other builds that are not anywhere near the beans town, because I'll show you guys in a bit how close my mini town here is to the actual town I'm a part of, and I'll also show you one of my buildings inside the town, but that comes later. Next, I'm going to show you guys my storage. It's something that I made myself. It is not something that comes with the town. I took probably weeks to get this particular storage together. I have another one. Like, this particular part of the storage took weeks to do because it includes dealing with redstone and redstone items. But I have a small little sortation area for little different stuff until I can put everything into automation. But yes, this is an automatic storage. If you want the video on how to do it, I can literally break the wall or go in there and show you guys how it is set up. But yeah, down here I have an axolotl room where most of my axolotls died or were taken from me. But I have one left named Coral. See how cute? I have a nether warts room as well as a witchy room. So the nether warts, as everybody knows, is an ingredient for potions and stuff, but it's also something for use for something else. My witchy room has everything that a beautiful witch like myself would need. Do keep in mind that because we use money in this server, you don't really have to struggle or grind to find certain stuff. So all the shulkers I have came from other people, 9 times out of 10, where I bought them. The brewing stand, I'm pretty sure I bought like 2 of them. And then I only built one myself. My little recipe book has all like the little potion effects and like basically how to get your potion started, because I am a real life Minecraft witch. No, it is not how to be the actual witch. But look at the shulker ceiling. It looks like twinkling lights. The object in the ceiling is a shulker based object. So if you're looking for it, it's in your game. I also have a farm down there along with some other stuff, but I'm gonna let y'all get a little peek because I'm about to go up into the actual house part of things where my original storage was. this was one of the second builds I've ever done. This is the carrot house. It's basically this little, I forgot what this biome's called, but I'll say savanna. It's like a savanna biome. So I did a themed house for the savanna. The inspiration I got was off of Pinterest. So of course you guys, you know. But, well, if you know, you know. But I spent probably a couple of days doing this one. The underground bunker underneath took like a week or so. I know y'all saw that dang on creeper. Came out of nowhere. Sometimes with the equipment I have on, I be forgetting whether it's day or night because look how bright it is. I can see everything. But regardless, you guys see all of the beauty that is this world. But I have some more stuff to show y'all, like my shop. My shop was done by me and somebody else helped me decorate, I think. I can't remember exactly who, but it was definitely somebody in the Towny server with me. Probably not someone in my town, but definitely somebody that's like on the server. Basically, I just made a dye shop. There's different little shops that everybody makes. Some people have food shops, some people have ore shops, some people have armor shops, some people have miscellaneous shops. I have a dye shop. So all the colors are in there. I have to make sure I go restock. But other than the dye shop, there is my town, like the actual base of the town that I'm in. And you guys are gonna see like little stuff here and there. This stuff was all pre-done before I ever joined the server. So I kind of joined, I was like amazed that people did so many amazing things. We do have an actual marketplace where we have our own town shop. The shop that I showed you guys is not in our town shop. It's actually in a different town shop called Budapest. Don't ask, because I don't know. But at first, I guess the market was going to be inside of our town. But I guess like it made more sense to do it away from the town, so that way people from other towns aren't griefing and like causing mayhem. Even though with the Towny setup, you can claim land plots by certain block levels, and basically if it's in the town, people can't touch it unless they're a part of the town. And if it's not in the town, then you know. A part of this town, we have like training grounds, we have a windmill, we have a bunch of stuff. I made a giant pink sword as a contribution to the training grounds, and it came out so freaking cute. It gives kind of Steven Universe, just a little bit, rose quartz, if you will. But like I said, we do have like other stuff in the town. If I'm not mistaken, they had like a llama farm. They had a circus tent. Yeah, there goes the circus tent. They have like a bunch of different stuff. They have a sniffer farm. If you guys don't know what a sniffer is, in Minecraft, they're these giant, they're giant pigs basically, but like not really, if that makes sense. I built a new green bean apartment complex that looks like a jail. I didn't have better inspo for it. I just thought like, okay, let me use the most basic blocks that I have and create this little cozy thing. No, it looks like a jail. It looks like a jail. There's not even starter equipment in it. I meant to stock it with starter equipment, like swords and armor and stuff, but then I thought about it and I was like, what if people join a town and just leave? Because there's always an option to leave a town that you join. So, you know. Also at one point I did have a mountaintop home. I have moved several times in this server because nothing felt cozy enough for me to stay in it. Feeling not cozy enough to stay in one place. But beyond that, the creativity that I have, like just building, is beyond belief. Because I don't really know what I want to like actually live in when it comes to the Towny server, because there's so many places to be, there's so many biomes, there's so many even the town I made, the one from the beginning, it took a while to for me to even start this. I didn't start building it until a few months into me playing on the Towny server, because like I said, I used to live in the mountain. I used to have a different home somewhere else. So yeah, I'm just really happy to show you guys all the things I've done so far and basically what I'm gonna do. And I have another video coming out soon for something else. So look forward to it. Love you guys. Bye.